Oh man. What's up, internet? Hi! So, I apologize for using an actual camera for this, but since this game is not on PC yet and I don't own a capture card, I'll just use what I do have, which is a camcorder. And I'm just going to play some replays because my internet basically crapped out, and I can't really play right now. So I'm going to record these videos and then I'll upload them later since I don't have anything better to do. Oh, look, oh, it's a spoiler. It's a spoiler. It's a spoiler. This is me playing with Wolfcrone back when, and I'm just going to like toot my own horn here and show this one. So it was a lot of fun. I want to get some, no, we shouldn't do background music actually because YouTube will find me. But anyway, this is pretty early on, and I happen to fight Wolfcrone, which is pretty cool. Oh, look at those boobs. Aren't those miraculous boobs, you guys? I know, she's got a penis. I don't even care. To be honest, you wouldn't care either. So anyway, this is me fighting Wolfcrone, Pork Loaf King, with all his BPs. And my first team here was Guile, Cammy. I'm just going to narrate, I hope you don't mind. I hope I'm not in the way of the camera, I don't think I am. At any rate, so Guile Cammy, I'm still kind of playing Guile Cammy. I wasn't quite as secure with them in this replay as I am now. But I'm also playing Ogre now. But what you'll see here is Guile Cammy versus Poison Hugo. So one thing I noticed here is that he's content to do that anti-air, I don't know, the Dragon Punch is poison, whatever the hell it's called. And I'm trading with it, as you see there, with my Cannon Strike. So I'm like, whatever, I'll just keep doing that because he's almost dead anyway and he doesn't want to tag out. But I think he eventually widens up and tries to tag out there after a hit one at least. But that's alright, because we're still doing pretty good. We can get some damage. Oh, I got combo drops though. Like I said, I didn't really play Cammy in 4. I really like her in this game, but I'm not 100% comfortable with her yet. But I really think she's a footsie character now. And you'll see that in this where I do aggress a little, like you see here, and just abuse her 3-frame normals, which almost no one has 3-frame normals anymore, so Cammy does, and that's awesome. But then I just do this, and I just walk back and forth, and they want to jump, but they can't, because, for whatever reason, Cannon, Spike, Strike, whatever, I don't know. Her Shoryuken is an actual real anti-air in this game, and most characters don't have an old school quote-unquote Street Fighter 4 style anti-air anymore. So that's awesome, because it does have invincibility and it pretty much always wins. So I will keep Guile on point here. I'll do some zoning, and I love Guile in this game so much because he is so good at tagging in his partner and at controlling the pace of the match until that happens. So I can tag in wherever I want just off that easy link. It used to be a 1-frame, and then I dropped my follow-up combo. Cammy actually does pretty good damage on tagging. Look at that 3-frame walk-up bullshit. It's so stupid. I don't know when we're gonna find a way around that. But for early game, that is so good. At any rate, though, yeah, Guile's really good at tagging people in with just that easy link, crouch jab, crouch medium punch. It was a 1-frame link in Street Fighter 4, and I feel like it's like 4 frames now. It's super easy. And as you can see there, Guile's really not too bad on tag in either. Oh, and I bait that with a super jump cancel. And that was a terrible idea on my part. Happy birthday myself. Which is no good. But it looks like Cammy fell out. Oh no, there she is. Okay, I don't even know. Oh, Guile. Guile's looking so bad right now. But rolling. Hey, rolling. I think I roll well because I played Smash Brothers. And you could roll on Wake in that game. And that just makes a lot of sense to me. I'm used to it. Oh man, I'm dropping shit, but it doesn't even matter. And at this point, he's pretty much, oh. So anyway, that was sloppy play from both myself and Wolfcrone, but how often do you get to beat Wolfcrone, honestly? I mean, and you know, I feel pretty good about that. I wanted to first defy him, but he's a busy man and he didn't seem to have time for my scrubby ass. So with that said, I will continue on and play some more replays. I think I am going to segment this video though. So I'm going to cut this one off and maybe I'll upload some more. You know what? I just contradicted myself because I decided prior to this that I wasn't going to segment it because you guys told me that you like long videos. So never mind. I'm not going to cut this video off. I'm going to keep on talking. I'm going to keep on talking. And that was that Ogre video there actually. It was one of the guys I first played who played Ogre. And he kind of, I don't know, he made me want to try some stuff out with him. But I'm going to go to the bottom of my list because the top of it here is filled with me getting disconnected from Xbox Live, which really kind of sucks. Which is why it's all endless. And I'm hoping that... Oh, you know what? Damn. No, I cut off all my rank. No, it didn't. Never mind. Okay, well, hang on. What date? What time is this? The 24th? Yeah, okay. Well, there are going to be disconnects here because my internet was being dumb. So I'm going to just go to the bottom anyway, even though it cut off some of my ranked. But I think we'll have some good stuff. And you see, this is... okay, we're okay here. This is when I first picked up Ogre and I was playing him with Kazuya. And I'm not actually that great with Kazuya, so we will move along. And then we'll go to Ogre Cammy, which I feel like I was doing a lot better with. Yeah, we'll go with that. And I also have played a little bit of Guile Ogre. So I've had Cammy on anchor, and then sometimes Ogre on anchor, sometimes Ogre on point. But I don't know, Ogre's a really cool character, and I'll try and kind of notate some of the stuff that I'm doing here. I would not consider myself an Ogre master, so you know if if any of you guys are like, hey, that's not true, Ogre's not that good at that thing, I'm sorry, I did just pick him up. I feel like I'm pretty darn competent with him, but I would not say that I am versed with him. I only picked him up like a day ago. So what I like about him though is that he's really scary to approach, and then that crap. I don't know. Okay, that was supposed to be Hunting Hawk, but I obviously messed it up. Yeah. So see, I'm still learning my combos, but look at the stuff he can do. It's kind of retarded. Like his stand jab. So one of the things, if you play a Street Fighter character normally, yeah, that shit is +7 on block. Why is it +7 on block? I don't know. I really don't. But it is, and that is awesome. And at any rate, Ogre, if you play a Street Fighter character, you're going to want to crouch jab a lot. And you really don't ever want to do that with him. You pretty much exclusively want to stand jab, as you'll see there. Yeah, look at this guy. So fun. Because Ogre stand jab hits all crouching opponents, and again, if you do jab twice, you get that target combo, and it becomes +7 on block, +9 on hit. So it's super easy to do whatever you want after. Even if they block, it's basically still a frame trap no matter what you do. And that allows you to go into all kinds of things, and you'll see the primary thing that I've gone into a couple times here is Snake Blade, I think it's called, which is down light kick, then down medium kick, down medium kick. And that's a target combo that lets you go into Hunting Hawk, which is the jump air kick. And what I'm doing here now, though, is a lot of zoning, or not zoning, but rather anti-air, and just being a general lamer with him, which I love because he has this ancient power move that is so good against jump-ins, and I'm still not completing my Cammy combos, I apologize. There we go, that anti-air. But yeah, you can really lame people out with Ogre, and I feel like even though he's not... Oh god, Cammy's so brutal. Even though Ogre is not a rushdown character by any means, you can kind of rush people down a little bit with some high-low mix-ups, because what happens when you do the stand jab is that you get your 2 stand jabs and you get your +7, and from there normally you're going to go into Snake Blade, which is a low. But you can also go into an immediate Owl's Hunt, which is his like Oni looking skydive fire move. And while it's not technically safe, people are going to be really conditioned to block low from your Snake Blade after the double jab. They'll also maybe want to throw tech, because you will throw them sometimes, even though throws aren't that good in this game. And so if you go for the Owl's Hunt, unlike Oni's Stomp, Owl's Hunt is it's an overhead. So, and it's a really fast overhead at that, and it's like -11 on block, so you don't want to use it too much. There you see standing hard kick is also a really good footsie move with him. But I basically just try and I try to play as lame as I can with parries and ancient power, and just go for ambiguous cross-ups. And when I get them, and basically all the damage you get like this. Look how much corner pressure push this does. I mean, he could have gone farther than that even, just off that one little basic combo. And this is all, I know it looks like he's doing a lot of hits, but it's really just interchanging target combos. And you have so much frame advantage off that jab that it doesn't matter. And Snake Blade is second hit -5, third hit -3. So even if you miss your connection of your Snake Blade, that's safe on block too. And I'm going to try and tag him out here. That's one thing I did struggle with early on, and I still do a little bit, is finding good strings to tag Ogre out, but he actually has a really easy one. It's very similar to Guile. If you do stand, jab, and then a crouching light kick, which is the first part of Snake Blade, you can then, of course, chain that into, you know, like stand, hard punch, stand, hard punch. Oh, this doesn't work. I always forget that it doesn't work for her. But you can chain that into stand, hard punch, and get the launcher. So Ogre can actually tag in just as well. And this is looking like it's probably going to be a timeout here. And still not sure on my my tagging combos at this point, I guess. The best tagging I found for him is to start straight up with Hunting Hawk, which again is like the jump kick move. And you can juggle after Hunting Hawk on a tag in. You can juggle into a hard punch and then basically any special you want. Normally you'll want to do Owl's Hunt, which again is the teleport overhead stomp move. Because you can tag after that into your partner again for more damage. Or you can do super, oh look at that. Okay, so that command grab starts up in 10 frames, but when you EX it, it has super armor until the move hits. So basically, if they try and attack you, it doesn't matter how many light attacks they do. You just grab them. The only downside is that the attack, it does not grab crouching opponents. So they do have to be standing, but it does have a regular hit box on it. And that's how a good way to tag Ogre out, as well as that Ancient Power, and then you do a tag cancel on it if it hits, which is great. But anyway, that command grab does have a regular hitbox on it, like so many of the second character command grabs do, so it works both as a grab and an attack. And just some kind of general sloppy play here on my part. Like I said, I do apologize, this is early, so I hope you guys are enjoying, not familiar with this team yet. And he's got a drop launcher there, and it's still no Hunting Hawk on the tag out. Really disappointed, and he's probably going to win this round because I did not get what I wanted. Oh, I'm going to get a combo and I drop it, yep. So, oh, maybe I can pull this one out. You can't get his ball out of here. I think I got it. Grab? No? Oh, that was so bad on my part. That was all so terrible on my part. I apologize. I don't know about this one. You get tagged out there. And he is probably going to win that. Maybe, well, maybe not. Nope! Hey, look at me! I knew what I was doing all along. I'm so pro. So I will skip ahead a little bit here on my my ranked, or unranked rather, replay videos since my internet was so terrible today. We'll just go up a little bit here. Yeah, these guys probably know what they're doing. Maybe they'll obliterate me. Who knows? Like I said, this is just my battle log, so I am learning these characters as I go along. I did play actually. I remember now before my internet became crappy, I kind of played Ogre on Endless for about a day because I don't know, he was just really fun, and I thought he looked cool, and I really wanted to explore him and see kind of what he was about. And I ended up, he wasn't quite what I thought he was, but I did end up actually liking him. So he could potentially be one of my mains. I'm not sure. I really don't want to get rid of Guile, so I'm thinking that Guile Ogre will end up being my team. Although I do still really like Cammy, but we'll see. And Ancient Power is such a good answer here. It is a little slow though. It's a 9-frame startup. So while it is amazing because it just hits everywhere, including cross-ups, what you do sacrifice is a little bit of that startup. And that's how we're supposed to juggle. There we go. I did drop the end of it, but you're supposed to get that Hunting Hawk after your tag-ins and your juggles. Way too many parries on my part. Just too many damn parries. I think I'm still trying to figure out how exactly that move works in these. And the nice thing about Hunting Hawk too is actually if you get that second hit there, even if they block it, that second hit is only -3. So, I mean, there's really no way they're going to punish you for that. Ooh. This is such a bad... Yeah, I do it with Cammy all the time. Just her close standing attacks are so ridiculously good in this game. It's borderline broken. Like, if someone is low, they're not going to be able to reversal because reversal timing is so weird in this game. Most of the time you're going to hit them out of it, and they're just going to die to a bunch of bullshit walk-up attacks. Hunting Hawk. Yeah, there's the tag. Do I get the... Yeah, things? Alright. Oh, okay, I feel pretty good about that, though. It's really, I don't know, all I can really say about Ogre, he is good. Like, he's not amazing, don't get me wrong. I think Guile and Cammy are both better characters than Ogre is. Oh, and then you see a dash cancel. I'll talk about that more later. But what Ogre does have going for him, he's not bad. He's definitely solid. But what he's really got is just that he's fun. He just feels... You just jab people, and they can't... Oh, and I fell out of that, luckily. Am I going to be able to tag out? I am. Minimal punish. But Ogre's just fun, and it's just something about having that stand jab be so much frame advantage on block. It just feels so inherently broken that even though it's really not. I mean, it's kind of what all he's got to go to the well for, you know. But it just feels really good, and I just really enjoy spamming it on people, and it's pretty much unpunishable. Alright, I think I'm bringing it. Look at this corner push. He gets the tag out. Am I going to get a chain? No, I mess up my hunting hawk. 18 seconds is not looking good for our hero, but I feel like I can do this. 10 seconds. Let's see what we got. Oh no, this is bad. Oh, this is not. Oh, I think I drop. Am I gonna? Oh man, so much scrubbery. I'm not even. I have no regrets. I regret nothing as the chicken spins around on the round table with lights blinking in the background. Good game, says Capcom in my victory bubble. So I think I kind of figured this guy out at this point a little bit more. We'll see. I know I really was kind of scared of this Jin. It has some block strings that are really creepy. There we go, that EX fan grab I was just telling you about that is also an attack somehow at the same time. Snake Blade, Hunting Honk, and I drop it. Okay. No Hunting Honk, apparently. Snake Blade? Aww. So still struggling with Ogre a little bit, but we're working on things. And that was a crouch medium kick into his supercharged move. Snake Blade, Hunting Honk, kill? Almost. Oh, and I just barely missed that tag out, but I did get the chain combo in after it. And I dropped my combo. Yes, main grab. Boom! At any rate, yeah, crouch medium kick into his special cancel move. I can't remember the name of it. Is it Indigo? Yeah, Indigo Punch. So you special cancel and then dash cancel, and it allows you to block. You always hit the medium kick because it's like a 6-frame startup, so it's a 2-frame link. So that's a pretty easy link to make, even on block. And then you immediately dash into their face. And it's probably only like -2 or something, I would guess. I don't actually know, I'm just guessing. Hey, I won, good for me. I feel like I should play one where I lose. There's gotta be one right here. I know I lost plenty of people. I'm gonna keep going. That sounded catty, I apologize. But anyway, yeah, you Indigo Punch, special cancel, charge, and then charge dash cancel. Let's just keep going up. I feel like I had some good games against this guy. That allows you to get in, and then you just go back right into your jab pressure, or if you want, you can grab or command grab. So I don't know. I feel like Ogre has a lot of potential. Definitely, this one. I'm gonna skip the intros here. Yeah, a lot of potential for this character. I definitely think he's going to be exposed to some issues in the future, though. One of the ones I'm most concerned with is just his walk speed. And as you'll see in some of these clips, I'm trying him with triple speed gems. And I've since given up on that, although I feel like I may go back to it at some point. I do still have 1 speed gem, but I'm not running 3 as I am in these clips. But yeah, it's just his walk speed is a little bit concerning. It's pretty damn slow. He has a pretty solid forward dash, and then, you know, really, he does have the ability with Owl's Hunt. Yeah, that makes me feel good. Oh yeah, look at that. Cammy is so good in this game. I'm sorry, people who play Cammy in Street Fighter 4, you just don't know. I mean, I did not play her in Street Fighter 4, so I understand that you might think she's worse, but she is so freaking good in this game. Well, you know, she has less than she had in Street Fighter 4, but in this game, what she actually has is she has 3-frame close moves. And no one has that. And it's totally unique to her. I mean, Ryu has it, and Akuma, I guess. And there's a few characters, but there aren't many. Like, mostly no one in the game has that. And then just her jump cancel. Look at this. Look at the kind of pressure she can apply is just ridiculous. And it doesn't look that good, right? It looks like you're just doing, you know, a jump attack and some normals. And I guess really that is all that you're doing, but in this game, just, I don't know, having that frame advantage, it just feels, it really works a lot better. You have more frame advantage on block and on hit because there's just more hit stun in general. And most people's moves are just inherently slower than yours. They literally do not have a single move that is that fast. And even if they do, it's still pretty good. because Cammy has a really fast walk speed. She has I think it's like 98% of the front and back fastest walk speed. So she has the second fastest walk forward and back speed. And not by a large margin. Like, it's super tiny. She might as well be tied for first. So, I really love Cammy. You'll see that I'm just doing jab, jab, and then fishing. And you can pretty much poke, and no one wants to jump at you. And if they're not jumping, you can do that stand hard kick there that I did. Snake's blade, and I dropped my freaking hunting hawk. God. I apologize. Oh, and there's that parry that I just whiffed, and you gotta be really careful with those. Snake's blade, hunting hawk. Ah. Man, it's really not a hard combo to hit as much as I've been dropping it. It's really actually a very easy combo. So I blame the internets and also my own terribleness. But I also, I think I keep Ogre on point a little bit too long in a couple of these. Like I said, I don't think I quite figured out that you could tag out fairly easily at this point. Yeah, I just kept him on point way too long. And I've got to say, I don't know if anyone watched, I'm sure a lot of people did, 18,000 people did at least, the NCR 10 stream footage, but I feel like nobody tagged out. What is that about? Like, several people just kept their main character in, like, to the point of just complete stupidity, where they died when there were like 80 seconds left. Because they didn't tag their character out, and it's like, dude, just raw tag. If that's what you have to do. I mean, you shouldn't have to. You should have a better strategy. But if it comes down to it and you're getting pressured, you need to raw tag, man. Like, I don't know. And I just, while I'm not the best player in the world, obviously, I feel like one thing I understand about this game that for some reason a lot of actual good players don't get right now is that they need to tag. It's not hard. You just tag out. Like, it's like they're too dependent on doing combos with their one character. Like, a lot of time when I get a hit confirm with a character, I will tag out, like, just for a double combo, because it's really the same damage that you would get doing a straight up combo. It doesn't cost any meter because you get a boost tag or whatever. And then more importantly, and most importantly, is that your character regens. Look how fast Cammy's health is regenning right now. That is absurd how fast that is going up. I mean, I just got back a good, like, fourth of her life bar in like 10 seconds. And it was just because I did what I was already doing, but instead of finishing with like a cannon drill, I tagged out. And that's all. I know that's all you gotta do. It's something that I wish more people would do. I'm gonna go with those Owl's Hunt overheads, and hopefully you've seen amidst my immense and unending babbling on this video, maybe you've been able to pay attention to what I'm actually doing when I'm playing, which is I am starting to mix up now from the jab jab to the immediate Owl's Hunt. And while that's not good on paper, everyone is going to be blocking low because of your Snake's Blade. And you'll see that I have conditioned this guy to do that. And you'll see there he's going to block low. And it seems like, you know, maybe it wouldn't be that good, but it really is, because if they don't block low, it's not like it's just a mix-up. Like, you're at advantage. That crouching light kick starts up in 5 frames, and you're +7 on your jab. So on block. So, like, you have more than enough time to set up a frame trap there, however the hell you want. Which is what's so crazy about Ogre. Oh, and that was just dumb. And I am so dead. I have no explanation for that, except that I must have cracked. Because that was just really, really stupid. I just did a plain hard punch into super for no reason. And that should have just been a tag out, is what that should have been. So a very dumb move on my part, and it's Guile 1x, the win there. And we're just going to keep moving on up the list. I think I played this guy quite a bit, but he's a good player, so we'll just keep these on here. Once again, I do apologize for the camcorder video and audio. Yeah, I mean, what are you going to do? Sorry I don't have I do not have a tuner for my Xbox, and seeing as how the game's going to be out on PC in a little bit, and that's where I'll play and do all this stuff anyway, I just really don't see the point in investing in it. I'd so much rather just do it on PC where I don't have to import anything, it's already on my computer. I really wish fighting games were more prioritized in the computer market. It would be nice. But hey, I mean, I really honestly just have to be happy with what I have, because the fact that Capcom even puts these damn games on computers is, let's face it, a miracle. Because nobody was putting fighting games on computers for a decade. Sick Jerry combos. I really hate Jerry in this game. She's so good. When I'm playing Guile, I don't mind it as much because I feel like I can zone her. But if you can't zone her and you end up having to jump in, that crouching hard punch that she does that leads into, I think it's a jump hard punch, into a ground bounce, into whatever the hell combo she wants. Yeah, that, ugh. And I am done. And if you look there, I got a reversal. And that is the downfall to Ancient Power, is that it is a 9-frame startup. So you can totally lose. Even though you do have invincibility, you can totally lose that invincibility to other moves because it has such a slow startup. But here I'm just going to try and keep him in the corner. And just really, save solid pressure here, and I don't think that's going to work. I think I did not realize that was a juggle property issue there. The combo does work, but you can't juggle as many times. But you did see quite a few standing light kicks there, and an interesting property of that move is, much like Honda's standing roundhouse in Street Fighter 4, is that it hits low. So it's a fast move, it has good range, and they have to crouch block it, which a lot of people are not expecting from a standing opponent. And that was the command grab there. It's just that when you kill them with it, it seems to go to the attack animation. I don't really know why that is, that's Capcom, but that's what that's about. And I feel like I'm getting a little too aggressive here, but it ends up paying off for me, so whatever. And that is again a juggle property issue. I have to do the indigo punch there for it to juggle. Oh, and you'll see that I actually got a ground bounce off the counter hit Hunting Hawk, Owl's Hunt. There we go. And I didn't actually realize that was a thing until after I played these matches. I didn't really know what was going on, but you get counter hit, you get a ground bounce, so then you can juggle into like hard punch, waning moon, hard punch and then hard punch, waning moon, which is the command grab move, and you can get like 400 damage with no meter, which is retarded. Or you can go to super, and for 2 bars, you can get around 500 damage. And that's all for just one basic counter hit, and oddly enough, like I said, while that move isn't technically fast or safe or good or whatever, people are they're going to want to be blocking low, because you have a lot of low attacks with Ogre that you go into because of Snake Blade and standing light kick and crouching medium kick. So you will get those counter hits, and then also if you'll notice at the start of this match, the range that we are right now, that is the exact range that medium kick Owl's Hunt hits, and that is a position at the beginning of the round where a lot of people throw fireballs, so it's not a bad gamble to just stomp on their head at the beginning of the round. You could get punished, so obviously don't do it all the time, but every now and then, totally a good gamble, because if it hits, you're going to get 400 damage at least off of that, which is ridiculous. EX Waning Moon command grab. So good. I don't know, maybe it's scrubby, but that is just such a good attack. Maybe it won't be later on in the game, because one thing that I think a lot of people don't realize about it, actually, and I think the reason that it's effective now, and it probably won't be in the future, is that if you just crouch block, you cannot get hit. Because the grab portion of the move only grabs you if you're standing, and then if you're crouch blocking, you will block the hit portion. And it's like -25 or something on block. So all you have to do if you see Ogre do that attack or you think he's going to do it is just crouch block. Now, of course, the issue with that is that you're going to be afraid to crouch block because of the Owl's Hunts, and at the same time you're going to want to crouch block because of the snake blade. So he does, and there it is again, the counter hit. I did not know how to capitalize off that at this time. At the time of these videos. And there's the crouching medium kick into dash canceled Indigo punch. And we're just going in with these Ogre mix-ups, freestyling. Get a little drop there, but I still got my overhead. Ambiguous cross-up, snake blade, drop the hunting hawk, and potentially die here. Am I gonna get out? No! That totally is an overhead, and it also does a crap ton of damage and knockback. So yeah, you gotta watch out for that move. Kazuya is just such a bruiser in this. There you go. There you see that it does not look like there's any way I can hit him with a low at that range, but that standing light kick is so fast and it does hit low and no one expects it to. Man grab of the EX variety. Absorbing them hits. Love that combo. Oh man, that was really risky on my part, really dumb. Oh, I think he chipped me. Let's find out. Maybe I didn't block it. Nope, I did not block it, okay. That was pretty sick though. I really should have done an ancient power, own words of wisdom, and getting your character the hell out. You need to leave. You need to send them away to a boarding school for a couple of years so they can regain their health, learn who they are as a person, you know, experiment with members of the same sex. And then when they come back, they're adults, and you don't have to babysit them anymore. And somehow that correlates to this game and regaining health. I'm not sure how, but I feel like it does, or it should. At any rate, got a couple more good matches here, endless against this guy, and I think we are nearing an end of our time here in the sun for this particular session. I don't know how many more of these I will record on video camera. It is kind of a pain in the ass, I'm not going to lie. But we'll see. I do want to put more content out for you guys. I really do apologize. It's just, these games are not on computer. And I know, I'm so sorry. I know Street Fighter 4 AE 2012 is on PC now, but now I'm playing this game because it's the new game. And I really like this game. I don't know if I've told you guys, I really like this game. Like, I probably should have said that at the beginning of this video, but it is just, in so many regards, such a good game. All the things that should be easier are easier, and yet it still takes a lot of skill, if not maybe even more skill in terms of the footsies, because there's just so much more vulnerability with anti-airs and such. You really have to be on point with your anti-airs and your spacing and your poke game to do well. That EX command grab, man. And of course if I finish my combos, she'd be dead already anyway. But yeah, I really, really like this game. You know, there's some issues with the timeouts a little bit. I really don't think they're that big of a deal. I think people are really blowing them out of proportion. We have the same issues, really, with Marvel. We would have had them with Street Fighter 4 vanilla, except that the game was just so damage heavy that it was, you know, to a fault, obviously. That's why they reduced all the damage so much in Super Street Fighter 4. So I think this game's pretty okay. It could maybe deal with a little bit more damage, but, you know, I'm really okay with it. I mean, you know, then again, I do come from a Brawl background where people do try to time out all the time. But it doesn't bother me. I don't think there's that many timeouts in this game. There's way more than there are in any of the other prevalent fighting games right now, for sure. Like, I'm not denying that. But I don't think it's a problem at all. I kind of actually like it. It's nice to have, especially in a team game, such great defensive options. And really, it's not like that's the only way to play. Like, there is really solid rushdown in this game. And I think when people start understanding how to bait rolls better, that will be a lot more prevalent. And again, in Smash, I hate to keep bringing it up, I'm sure you guys will be salty with me or whatever, but in Smash, every time you knock someone down, they can roll. And it's not just they can roll forward, they can roll back, they can roll forward, they can get up in place quickly, they can get up in place slowly, they can roll forward or back slowly, and they can do a get-up attack on Wake, which is like, you know, a bad spray from Cody or something. So you have like 8 different fucking options in that stupid game that I do like. Don't get me wrong, I do still love my Smash. But yeah, it's annoying because you knock someone down and it's like they have 100 million different things they can do on Wake, and there's a timeout. And it's just really hard to read people, and that's one of the things I really like about Street Fighter is that they have less options. But I think I like rolling actually even more because there still aren't that many options really on Wake. You know, you can roll, you can tech, and you can not tech. And really, reversals are not very good on Wake anymore in this game like they were in Street Fighter 4. So while that is still an option, it's not nearly as good of an option. So I think this game manages to pull off the feel of, you know, you're rewarded for getting for getting a knockdown, but it's not so much to the point where it's like you play against like a Sea Viper or an Akuma, you know, and they knock you down once and you just never get back up. You know, you have enough options that you can work with it as the defender, and as the aggressor, the offensive player, you can still very easily read them and put them in really ambiguous situations where, you know, they don't know if you're going to grab or if you're going to attack. If you're going to cross up, if you're not going to cross up. So, I love it. I love almost everything about this game. The only thing I will say that I hate, and this is not gems in general, because I really like gems, and I think it's an absolute travesty that gems are not in tournaments right now, and I'll talk about that more in another video. But what I don't like about the gems, obviously, is the, you know, pre-order gems or the paid purchase gems. I think it's fine if they want to release more gems, and if they want the gems to get better over time, as long as those gems are something that everyone gets. You know, as long as it's part of a single title update every so many months or whatever, that everyone gets all those gems. But if it becomes an issue where you can buy these gems for $5 and these gems are all better, that's a serious problem. You know, and I don't know, that I really hope that they don't do that. But I'll save the rest of my gem talk for later. I'm sure you guys have heard enough about the damn gems from every feasible source, so you know I won't get into it too much. But I will suffice to say I really like the gems. And I hope that we start using them in tournaments soon. And I think I'll make another video soon about more gem stuff. So you can see at this point, he's really not aggressing me as much. I think he's very, he's afraid of my high-low game. And while, you know, you say what you will about its relative safety, it's really not that risky. The only risky thing there is that Owl's Hunt overhead stomp flamey move. And it's -11, which sucks. But, you know, it's really okay to throw it out there every now and then. Because most of the things you're doing are not risky. They're safe. And just like that. And then it pays off. And a lot of times, honestly, you know, they're going to be so worried about blocking everything else, they're not necessarily going to be able to react to that, you know, sufficiently. Again, if you go to the well too much, they totally are, but just got to be kind of sparing with it. It's similar to Oni Stomp, Demon Palm, whatever you want to call it, in certain ways, but it's not quite the same. So I think I'm going to do, I have a ranked match here, and this may be where I get disconnected. Yeah, I think, let's see, what time is it? Actually no. No, this is when I think my internet was still good. So I'll do a couple of these. Get some ranked play in here. And actually I think I get wrecked by this guy. But, you know, it's my first ranked match with this team. And I think I pulled it together after, I don't know, 1 or 2 games, I want to say. But I'm trying to work on using Ogre's burn kicks, flaming kick or whatever, to reflect projectiles, because that actually is pretty damn good. It's kind of like Rose, you can just reflect them right back, but I fuck it up here like 1,000 times, if I remember correctly. Yeah, which is just ass, and so bad. And you can see I'm pretty obviously irritated by that. Oh. And I don't know why I haven't tagged out yet. Just terrible. Yeah. My only explanation, like I said, is I'm just not in the flow yet. I was probably a little bit nervous with my first ranked session with Ogre. And there you go. He was trying to throw that sonic boom, and I caught him. Did not get the counter hit though, but that's okay. Go right into this count with good corner pressure. He reads it there with the flash kick. So you don't, like I said, don't go for that too much. I definitely. It's kind of hard though, because you know you hit it once and it's like you want to do it. You want to do it over and over again, but you shouldn't. And I'm still not aware at this point that I need to delay that stand hard punch when they're in the corner, just there, so that I will hit if I delay it. That's what I need to figure out. And so I should be looking for a tag out here with Ogre relatively soon. I hope that I go for one. And there it is. Put Cammy in. And Ogre right back in. Hopefully I tag back out with my Owl's Hunt, and I do not. I go for the corner pressure. But that's okay, because I get the overhead. So, worth the risk. And moving on. I guess this guy doesn't obliterate me. I feel like he probably wins, though. Oh, look at it. It's so... Okay, there. I finally got one. Holy shit. That was nice. I should not have done that. Is he going to flash kick again? He does not. And you cannot... Yeah, you cannot reversal that. Flash kick is 4 frames. There's nowhere in the middle of that you can get that reversal off, and at the end it is a -3 on block at worst. In the middle of the snake blade, I believe you can, but it's pretty tight. So they're not really going to get that, but they cannot get it after the 2 light punches. And I need to get out of there, yeah. Minimal punish, so I got away pretty scot-free there. Hornings! The noises he makes when he gets hit are so annoying. They don't even sound like they're fully finished sounds. It's just like, ho ho ho, ho ho. It doesn't even remotely sound like that character. And I dropped that, which is unfortunate. Some juggles? Yeah! And he is just DPing me into oblivion. I should really know better. I feel kind of ashamed of myself looking back on this. Getting so DP'd. It's the anti-air. And I am running out of time. I blow my meter there, he gets the throw. And yeah, this is pretty grim for me. Got my anti-air, which is good stuff. Get my tag out. Like that noise, it's so terrible. Oh, and I so could have killed him right there. That should have been the end of the game, and I think this is how I lose. Yeah, we're done. He has too much health with Guile. I'm gonna have to play risky to make something happen. And then yeah, I just can't do it. So I should have killed this Horang and I should have won, but I didn't. And with that said, I really have to pee. So I am going to go do that. I might record more later tonight. We'll see. I don't know. Like I said, I am recording on a camcorder, and that really fucking sucks. So I don't want to continue doing that. Probably if I can avoid it. But I will for sure see you guys regularly in May, because that is when this game comes out on PC. So I will make some more videos in the meantime, but they're not going to be regular. They're going to be kind of like this, where I just kind of throw them in when I have time. So until May, when I am back in full force, I bid you guys adieu. I will see you again soon, but not on a regular basis. Thanks for watching, and have a good one. Oh, I'm turning off the camcorder. Bloop, 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 bloop.